Got two girls in the cut, and I don't know what to do. I fell in love with you. Two girls in the cut, which one to choose? I fell in love with you. Fell in love with you. I got two girls in the cut, I don't know who to choose. I fell in love with you. I fell in love with you. You gotta believe in knowing. She back at the house, she a freaking too and they going, yeah. Honeymoon out in Aspen, it's snowing, yeah. She in a cut, got a, she want to fire.
At small forward, 6'7", number 20, Carmelo Anthony.
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, an April Fool's Day edition. Glad to have you with us. Here with Grant Hill, Doris Burke, and Ali LaForce. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining us at the broadcast table tonight, our very special guest, Shams Charania. Great to have you with us, Shams.
Great to be here, BA. Great to be here with you guys. I very much look forward to it.
See if you say that when you're done with us here. So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. We've got Miles Turner, Dalton Knecht out there with Al Horford. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Jordan in at the two guard. And for the Celtics, Edgecombe out there with Mitchell. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Anthony, and it's Harris in at the four. Here we go. And so off the tip, it's Boston. Here's Jordan, and slam dunk by Jordan.
Well, we've seen that a time or two for Mr. DeAndre Jordan. Nice, easy finish with that dunk.
Now Knecht. Outside, SGA. Back to Knecht. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Here's Anthony. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
You know, the ability to seize the opportunity, see the daylight, get that position, and mellow, one of the best to ever do it.
And SGA has got the ball here for the Bulls. Pass to Jordan. Harris against Horford. The layup off target. Shams, we talk a lot about LeBron James, his future as a player, but we also start thinking about expansion of the NBA. What do you think LeBron James' future as a potential owner is?
Yeah, LeBron James has told me over the past year he wants to be an NBA owner after his career is over, preferably in Las Vegas. If the NBA expands in Vegas, gets a team there, he very much wants to be the owner of that team, and he's someone that's valued at $1 billion. Let's see what happens when his career is over.
I think he can afford it.
I think so.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander following the bucket by the Celtics.
And because of how athletic and quick Edgecombe is, he can come up with blocks. Gotta be careful shooting around him.
Now here's Mitchell. Jordan, the screen. Mitchell, the pass to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. The Bulls have gone 1 for 3 so far. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. There's a screen by Turner. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Jordan. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Harris. Chicago shooting their initial free throws of the game here.
At the line for the Bulls, Michael Jordan, 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second one. And Shams, the landscape of the Eastern Conference drastically shifted by the run of Achilles tears in last year's playoffs.
Yeah, BA, it felt like one after the other. Every week there was something big in the playoffs last year, and devastating for the teams particularly, but the league at large. And situations like these only amplify those voices saying that the league has to find a way to figure out how to protect players from injury. Is it lesser regular season games during the regular season? Is there a formula? Is there a method to potentially decrease the amount of significant injuries we see?
Now here's Anthony, and that one's good. Anthony's got 6.
Impressive. 5 straight makes. Love the play calling here.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Pass to Turner. Pulls it. Boston pulls it in.
Boy, taking what's there. Very good shot selection. Just not the result you hope for.
Mitchell with the ball. Now Horford defending. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
The Bulls trail by 5. SGA with it. Still without a bucket. Pass to Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Size, explosion. He's a dangerous finisher, and we saw it right there.
Here's Edgecombe. Harris outside. Nice ball movement by Boston. Anthony against Jordan.
Michael Jordan. First personal foul. First team foul.
Chicago on D. They trail by 3. Shams, a personal question for you. This is just about the industry in general. I know you have all these sources. You don't reveal your sources. No good journalist does. But what's in it for them?
You know, BA, I'm going to tell you guys, because this is a nice family environment here at the desk. It's always something for me. 365, 24/7. These are real relationships. It's always a two-way street when it comes to whether it's a source or a relationship that I have in this industry. And right now, more than ever, it's a relationship business. You can't just show up when you need someone. And so for me, I go every day and try to build the best relationships I can.
Hey, and let's face it, we're in the entertainment industry. And how entertaining is it to get a scoop from Shams?
Come on now, we're all waiting.
Ooh, rejected by Horford.
Boy, that's the kind of contest you need to force the miss.
Jordan, the pass to SGA. Back to Jordan. And he makes good on his first shot of the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Anthony. He's got 6. Oh, and Turner with a block.
My goodness, the timing, the length, the instinct. Miles Turner sends it back.
Offensive rebound. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Wow, looks like 2017 when DeAndre came home with the dunk contest trophy. Makes it look easy there.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. The Bulls are going younger. Coach Billy Donovan said, we don't want to be just stuck in the middle. There's no question about that, but it's always about the integrity of competition. The building out part is identifying guys that are going to help us move forward. EA, back to you.
Taking the long view. All right, Allie, thanks for the report.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And even as the NBA enters the first year of its lucrative new broadcasting deal, Shams, still plenty of fixation on the ratings.
Yeah, BA, and we've heard directly from the league that it's part of the culture of the NBA to be self-critical. And when you look at the growth of the NBA year over year, perhaps that restlessness is part of the reason why the league is thriving in a lot of ways. They're going to continue to find innovative ways, whether it's their TV deals, innovations in social media, innovations with other platforms to continue to get the NBA out there.
Well, one thing we know, they listen and they never stand still. Now here's Anthony. He's got 6, and it's going to be a 3-second call. McConnell, he's checked in for Boston.
4, T.J. McCall.
Chicago leading. Pass to SGA. Turner, a screen on McConnell. Now Turner, the three. The offensive rebound. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Comes in for Horford, and it's Devin Booker in for Jordan. And almost all of the lottery picks in this year's draft coming out of college. Shams, what's changed over the years?
Yeah, these players in college are making so much money. In some ways, players that are going back to school at times are making just as much, if not more money than they would if they're being drafted. So the NIL money at play is the biggest story. Players no longer have to necessarily sacrifice their earnings. They can get the exposure. They can get the college experience, the big tournament. Also, they can get the big bag, the nice pocket change as well. So whether you stay in college or go to the NBA draft, whether you want to stay abroad, but in most cases enter college basketball, there's a lot of money there in NIL.
Game's popular as ever. Now here's McConnell to the paint. Here's Biyombo, and Biyombo slams it home.
We understand that McConnell is playing pick and roll. He's going to make the right decision. He has just mastered that action.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
He's been on a nice little run in this first quarter. He is laser focused.
After the outside, 19-footer. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
SGA against McConnell. Outside for Booker. 5 on the clock. Pass to Turner. All alone. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
Credit the defense right there. They have not allowed this guy to get going at all in this period.
Mitchell finds Jordan. Now Anthony launches the three. Collins with the rebound.
Well, you can see they are willing to absorb some of these open shots from this guy because obviously another miss here. He is now 3 for 4 to start this game. Clearly the confidence is already building.
Boston with the ball. Chicago making their last shot. Anthony outside. Double by Turner. Pass to McConnell. Booker with the defensive effort. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 17-6 run. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Celtics trail by 5. And here's Mitchell. Turner covers. And Mitchell with the slam.
Yeah, the former dunk contest champ, Donovan Mitchell, showing off his bounce.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. 11 seconds left in the first. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Bol, good look. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Bulls out in front. They're up by 3. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
They've been pretty intimidating on the defensive end, knocking away shootings, containing shooters, and making it tough to find looks.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Chicago leading by 3. And Shams, you're on TV probably more than ever. Is that challenging? I mean, how often do you have to shave every day?
Yeah, B.A., I always got to be camera ready. And in season, particularly with the Luka Doncic trade, that happened so late at night that I knew at 11 p.m. Central Time I had to be ready. And for me, of course, interacting with my sources and getting information is one thing, but being TV ready, being ready to be on camera, it keeps me busier than ever. I know I have to be ready 24/7, 365.
You always look good, Shams. You're always ready for TV, man.
BA, I'm just trying to be like you.
And so in the game for the Bulls, Joe Harris out there with Zach Collins. Then there's Devin Booker. Then it's Bol, and it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point. Bol up top. The 3. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist in this one. McConnell against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's McConnell. No points so far. Pass to Nurkic. And he buries his first look.
TJ McConnell is just the classic setup point guard. That is on time and on target.
Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. And SGA has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. 6-point game. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Right side Booker. Shoots over Walter. Off the left rim and out.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
Pass to McConnell. Now here's Nurkic. Bol grabs the board.
Boy, they give him the mid-range jumper, and he has to make that.
To the wing on the left. Outside for Booker. Harris outside. And here's Collins for 3. He can't get that one to fall.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Well, we know about 3-pointers, but rim threats provide that counterbalance too, Shams.
No doubt. Protecting the rim, playing defense, and playing with verticality, that's very, very important. And we saw a lot of draft picks going to mobile, athletic big men, guys who can protect and punish the rim while also being able to move their feet. You need to have a defensive presence down low.
There's so much ground to cover defensively in the NBA now. And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. changes. Tobias Harris checked in for Biyombo. Anthony comes in for Juzang. And it's Edgecombe in for Walter. And a change for the Bulls. Demon, he's checked in for SGA. Now here's McConnell. He's guarded closely. Nurkic. Yes. And it's McConnell with the assist that time. McConnell's got his 4th assist in this one. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, Bulls leading by 6. And with 2 of the league's smaller market teams facing off in last year's finals. Shams, any problem with that?
On one hand, BA, it definitely takes the audience some getting used to, but for Commissioner Adams, so it's a sign that the league's changes are working as intended. So much parity, it gives every team, if well managed, a chance to compete. And the Pacers and Thunder both certainly fit that description. This is a wide open league right now, BA.
NBA is fertile ground if it's well managed. That's the key. Here's McConnell. The Bulls making their last shot. Some room here for Anthony. Nice shot from the wing. Anthony's got 8.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to Booker. The 3 is up. Oh! Booker with the triple.
Boy, Devin Booker, one of the elite scorers in the NBA. The sweet spot, the corner 3 by D. Book.
Here's Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
BA, forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Here's Dimon. No points yet. Harris outside. The 3 ball. Boston with a rebound. Anthony outside. The 3 is up. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
You know, guys, looking at Miller's career, he turned into a much better three-point shooter in the latter stages of his career.
Bulls leading by 4. Here's Dimon. Pass to Bull. Takes the 3. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Boy, bringing tremendous energy right now, and his teammates are absolutely feeding off it.
Anthony feeling it out a bit. And here's Nurkic. 5 to shoot. Here's Edgecombe. Oh, it's blocked by Bull. Harris with it. Picked up by Collins. Anthony against Booker. Here's Harris. Count it. Harris has got his first points of the night. Here's Dimon. No made baskets yet. Collins with a screen on McConnell. Collins left side. 16 feet out. It's hauled in by McConnell. Celtics trail by 5. Anthony outside. Back to McConnell. Pass to Harris. Takes a 3. Chicago with a rebound. Here's Dimon. Outside Booker. McConnell against Bull. And finished off by Bull.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
You're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Now here's Nurkic. Nurkic, a screen on Harris. Back to Nurkic. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Boy, slow start for him out of the gates, but you can feel that rhythm building.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. The Celtics making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. That's good from Nurkic.
One of the things I think teams love when you have Jusuf Nurkic is the kind of physicality he brings nightly in the middle of the paint. This is a guy who's capable of 20 and 20 on a good night.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Hey, Boston, let's get on for Celtics entertainment. National fans on the court, please hear our applause. Let's see who expected to be allotted for the free defense.
Jordan's checked in for Jusuf Nurkic. Then for Chicago, Turner, he's checked in for Bull. Al Horford comes in for Collins, and connects subbed in for Harris. Turner, a screen on Mitchell. To the left side wing. A good look from Turner. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got rebound number 5 here tonight. The 3 from Edgecombe. Sinks it from distance. Edgecombe's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
You just have to get somebody out on Edgecombe. He's not a guy you want to leave open.
Here's Dimon, checked by Mitchell. Outside Booker. A minute 22 left in the first half of basketball. Nice shot by Turner.
Oh, Turner with the quick response from distance.
Well, we know you got to get going, but thanks, Shams. As always, it's been fun and informative, my friend.
BA, no problem. Always glad to join, but I got to go. I got to get to this news.
Man's got things to do.
A guy who's really in the know, and as somebody who prides themselves on doing research, boy, you have got to respect the legwork and the dedication he brings to the table.
He throws good. Jordan. Well, Grant, you look at the Bulls, middling on both ends. What's their biggest need?
You know, B.A., I think it's length and athleticism. You can't have enough of those type of players in today's game. You look at their activity stats, the steals, offensive rebounds, very much in need of a boost.
Jordan's checked in for Devin Booker. Here's Dimon. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Jordan inside. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
And Anthony, here we go. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
You know, averaging over a half-dozen free throw attempts a game for his career. I mean, Melo's so skilled at getting to the free throw line.
That one's off. And last season, Grant, the sale of the Celtics franchise for $6.1 billion. It seemed like a lot at the time.
Well, yeah, that was until the Lakers sale hit 11 digits last summer, B.A. But in both cases, basketball decision-making doesn't change right away. In the case of the Celtics, the governorship doesn't transfer until 2028. And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. To the inside. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. Bull. He's been the guy making things happen for Chicago. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Welcome, everybody, to halftime. NBA action abounds. Let's see what games are tipping off later. For the Spurs, they'll be up against the Pacers in Indianapolis. That one gets going at 7 p.m. Eastern.
Gentlemen, I can't wait for that game. We've been talking about it for a while.
Two great teams just going at it. We'll see which style of play wins out.
So let's dig into that first half now, and what was a very solid performance for the Chicago Bulls.
The front office made it a priority to lengthen the bench, and you're seeing those returns tonight.
Yeah, this is a team that can throw a lot of fresh bodies at you. Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. One of the stories here, Bol getting it done today.
Oh, he's been their defensive anchor so far, stifling shots left and right.
If he is in the area, he's going to challenge your shot. He's going to block it, alter it. He's going to have an impact.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. We've got Tobias Harris, Edgecombe out there with Mitchell. Then there's Anthony, and it's Jordan in at the 5. That's the Boston 5. Now here's Horford. 6-point game. Outside connect. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. Pass to Harris. Now Jordan. Horford covering. Jordan against Horford. Jordan, the pass to Harris. Back to Jordan. The 3 from Mitchell. Chicago with a rebound. Horford's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Jordan. And the layup is good off the glass. Jordan's got 11 points.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. Donovan Mitchell can put up points, but he's sacrificing some of that to get his teammates going. He said, quote, "For me, it's about balancing, picking my spots, picking my games, empowering everybody. But sometimes I've got to go do what I'm paid to do." Back over to you, Brian.
He can heat up in a hurry. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. Now here's Horford. 6 points for him. Over Anthony. Turner, second chance shot, and he sinks the layup. And now a 10-point Bulls lead.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long. 0 for 3 to start the second half. You've got to start finding your footing here.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Jordan. From 15 feet away. Anthony misses.
Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And Mitchell over to help. Turner passes to Jordan. The three-pointer off the mark.
We call that lockdown perimeter defense against an excellent three-point shooter.
And slam dunk by Jordan. Well, Grant, we know teams are humming triples like never before. What's the line before you get a little 3 happy, though?
Well, B.A., I don't care how well you're shooting it. If you have an opportunity to get to the rim, you have to take it.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 6. Turner, no good.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Jordan against Anthony. Pass to Edgecombe. Now here's Anthony. He's closely guarded. Puts up a deep 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Boy, this guy was able to connect from deep in the first half. Hasn't found the range since. Aggressive move in the painted area just makes some things happen.
And here's Harris outside. Pure from three-point range. Harris has got 5.
Yeah, I like the way that Edgecombe plays. He looks for others first. A rare trait for a rookie.
And SGA has got the ball here for Chicago. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Jordan finds SGA. Now here's Turner. Jacks up a 3. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA's got 5 assists tonight.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Doesn't have to break his momentum at all to catch the pass.
Now Jordan. He's got 11. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Turner for 3. Outside for SGA. Back to Jordan. Over Edgecombe. And the shot falls short that time. Celtics trail by 8. For 3, Anthony. Horford pulls it in.
Boy, this guy has completely lost his focus. Nothing working.
Jordan with it. Outside, SGA. Horford inside. Pounded by Harris. Horford can't hit.
Boy, if he ever finds his footing, they'll be in even better shape. Right now, his teammates carrying him.
Well, Grant, Tobias Harris has been around the league. What's his best asset?
You know, I think it's his reliability and versatility. Harris is always on the floor, having led the NBA in games played multiple times. And he just gets the job done. Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
And no doubt, coach wants them to improve their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
He's checked in for Boston. Then for Chicago, Bol, he's checked in for Turner. Dimon comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Walter. Now Harris. Nice ball movement by Boston. Jordan with a screen on Jordan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's off. 5 for 8 from the floor.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
And here's Connect outside. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Off with the layup. Bulls leading by 10. Here's Jordan. Good work defensively by Mitchell. Pass to Edgecombe. Harris outside. Here's Walter. And here's Jordan. Rejected by Bol.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Oh, Harris with the block. They retain possession. Here's Horford. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Guys, I know we've discussed this many times, but I don't think statistics really reflect Al Horford's true value. This guy is a terrific player and a pro's pro.
That free throw, no good. Harris is checked in for Chicago. Booker comes in for Jordan. And he can't make the second free throw either. Missed them both. On the wing, Mitchell. Booker defending. Here's McConnell. He's scoreless. Inside and out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball.
Wow, not sure what happened there. Yikes.
Chicago leading by 10.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the third quarter. Bol, no good. Boston's gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Out to the right wing. Now here's McConnell. Defense right on him. They still need this. And it's Harris with the rebound. And the Bulls shooting a low 29% since halftime. Booker goes in. Another shot. Boston pulls it in.
Sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
Outside Mitchell. 1:03 left in the third. Booker against McConnell. From the arc. Rejected by Bol. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Boston making a switch here. Anthony's checked in.
Number 20, Carmelo Anthony.
And here's Booker. Pass to Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
Here's McConnell. And they pick up 2. McConnell's got his first bucket in this one.
Boy, as soon as you give T.J. McConnell a step, look out. He understands when he's past that defender. Excellent drive.
And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Here's Dimon. He's marked by McConnell. And here's Harris outside. And the three-pointer goes. Harris has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now here's Anthony. 13 points in the game. Fires the 3. That shot off. And so it's Chicago in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for the Bulls, getting the fourth quarter going. We've got Demon, Zach Collins out there with Miles Turner. Then there's Devin Booker, and it's Harris in at the 3, small forward.
Well, this offense certainly thrives when he's knocking those down.
Bulls leading by 10. Now Booker. There's a screen by Turner. Pass to Dimon. Clock at 6. Going inside. Doesn't go that time. Excellent D there from Holmes. The Celtics shooting an average of 43% from the floor. For 3, Anthony. Chicago with a rebound. Turner's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Dimon. He's marked by McConnell. Outside Booker. Biyombo with a steal. Lets it go from 11. And McConnell the bucket on the assist by Anthony.
Well, the mid-range game is TJ's specialty. This guy navigates to that spot and knocks it in.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Is checked in for Holmes. And a change for the Bulls. Bull, he's checked in for Turner. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Booker for 3. It's rebounded by Biyombo. Biyombo's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Anthony. Yes. And it's McConnell with the assist that time.
Yeah, nice job there. Just very lackluster defense.
Here's Dimon. 2 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Collins with a screen on McConnell. 6 to shoot. Dimon. Misses, and the dry spell continues. Celtics trail by 6. Anthony outside. Pass to Walter. Nice ball movement by Boston. Stolen by Collins. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Here's Dimon. Outside Booker. On the take. Booker just hammered it down.
And clearly not enough defensive presence there.
Boy, he just took advantage and a ferocious jam.
You know, but at this level, almost any guy can throw it down on you if you leave him wide open.
McConnell outside. Oh, got a piece of it. Boston pulls it in. Anthony's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Boy, another miss, but you have to say to his teammates, great job. They have picked him up all evening long.
Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point land. The rebound by Devin Booker.
Maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I don't think his coaches will agree.
I think we have to check his sanity because there's a number of better options on the floor.
Celtics trail by 8. To the middle. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Harris with it. Pass to Dimon. Outside Booker. Fires the three. Anthony grabs the board. Anthony's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Boy, not his best quarter. He's trying to break through.
From outside, off the mark.
I mean, apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute funk right now.
Here's Dimon. Kicks it out to Collins. Gets the 3 ball to go. And the Bulls lead by 9.
This is the value of having those stretch bigs. Very hard to contest that jumper.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused.
Here we go, man. Time to make the play for Boston Gold Celtics Entertainment.
Almost an entirely new group here. Jordan's checked in for Nurkic. Tobias Harris comes in for Biyombo. Edgecombe, he's checked in for Walter. And Donovan Mitchell is subbed in for McConnell. Here's Edgecombe. Anthony outside. Outside Mitchell. Shoots over Demon. Boston, no good that time either. Bulls leading by 9. Here's Booker. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Well, free throw attempt numbers indicate just how difficult someone is to guard. Booker certainly in the hard-to-check category.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bulls.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, B.A., it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
And so here is Chicago, following the bucket by the Celtics. Pass to Booker, launches it, and again, no good by Chicago.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Now here's Mitchell. Harris outside. Boston needs to get off a shot here. Here's Anthony. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Going with a whole new group out there. And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Ooh, tough finish inside by Gilgeous-Alexander.
I'll tell you, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander getting it done inside. So crafty with his footwork and ability to get shots.
Pass to Anthony. Now here's Mitchell. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
He misses the free throw. Well, Doris, Donovan Mitchell has really proven to be the kind of star you can build your team around.
Donovan Mitchell experienced a high level of winning as a young player. but he hasn't broken through and won a championship. So now every aspect of what he does is about making sure the group thrives. That's why you want to build around him.
Now here's SGA. Turner fires, and yes, sir, hits the wide open Jay.
I'll tell you, he comes out of the locker room, and all of a sudden, he's a different guy.
Here's Mitchell. Both hands there for a little extra.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with two hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck. Chicago leading by 7. And here's Jordan. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now here's Anthony. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Oh, and Turner with a block. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Mitchell.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell is he's already proven that in the playoffs he is willing to be a go-to scorer. He's committed to improving his game. He's got to continue to work at the defensive end of the floor.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that trims the lead to 6.
In their position, they really need to cash in on every chance at the line.
Now here's SGA. Turner up top. He drills the wide open jumper.
You can see the excitement with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, so young and yet so gifted as a passer.
Anthony up top, covered by Jordan. Anthony against Jordan, just 5 on the clock. Here's Mitchell. Fires the 3. Another chance. Oh, and Turner with a block. And they'll get another chance.
Boy, nice pass. A little ball movement, little player movement. That's how you play this game.
And SGA has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Oh, missed on the tray. This might be a turning point.
Massive possession here.
Now Harris from deep. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jordan. And so they foul intentionally. And that's an intentional foul. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he ends up making the second. And that makes it a 7-point lead. And Boston calls time here. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Anthony. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Oh, he missed the jumper. Jordan inside. Lays it in easily.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
So Chicago takes the win. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Miles Turner.
Party.